Hello! Welcome to my Binding of Isaac Let's Play, Issue 1. This is Rockley Smile. You guys may know me from my works in Super Meat Boy and such, but I am here to play the next Edmund McMillen game. This is lovingly dedicated to my YouTube friend, Northern Lion, who's provided us so much entertainment for the last couple weeks, and I thought I could get in on some of the fun. And you'll have to forgive me if I borrow some of your terminology. But I just want to show you my stats here. I've been doing this for a little while so far. I've been playing it quite a bit, actually. Probably think I'm past 40 hours now. But I'm shooting for the 10 runs, and then hopefully when this October update comes out, maybe more, who knows. And there's my collection so you can see. But I will get right into the game. I'm also going to do a cane run, because that's pretty much my favorite character as well. Love that luck foot. So you guys missed the debacle that was my first, actual first issue of this. I was using a very subpar headset, and you got to hear me breathe throughout the whole thing, which was really obnoxious to the extent that I actually just, held it back, and I'm not probably going to publish that one. It's a little too bad. So that was a pretty horrible first room. I already got hit a few times. Not proud of that. And hopefully this microphone will come out better, because I don't want to have to trash this one too. I did a couple of tests beforehand just to make sure, and it seemed drastically better, but still, you never know until you hear the final thing. A key and some bombs, excellent, and into the item room. Oh, number 1, awesome, so I get rapid-fire P-drops. You can see how happy my cane is. So happy. Up here we've got a tinted rock, and these guys are going to be a piece of cake. And I'm going to spend one of my 3 bombs on this because I now have another key, and some soul hearts. Awesome. What do we have down here? One of these human popcorn types. The Hermit. That teleports me somewhere. Bombs. Okay, let's see about that secret room. Probably going to be up here. Didn't want to waste those. 6 cents, that's not too great. But I'll take it. What can you do? I want another cent. I guess it's saying it's sorry. So I've got 2 hearts, 2 soul hearts, 1 bomb, 3 keys, 7 cents. Not gonna bother with the shop. Let's hit the boss. Ooh, my first time fighting Steven. So this is a Gemini clone. Just they can operate independently of each other. Be really careful because I don't want this to be extremely short for my first run. My skills in this game are definitely decent, but I have to say, talking while playing, as has been pointed out, is much harder than it looks. So I'm going to get a mini Steve, or little Steven from the... and I just got hit, of course. Ooh, an achievement popped, awesome. I can't use that. So that's going to help me out quite a bit. I'm going to have some homing shots to go along with my P, so I have this awesome yellow and purple particle stream going. And let's move on to the next level. Basement 2. A bunch of flies. Of course they have to hit me because I'm just being stupid. Tear right through this poop. And like Northern Lion always says, something I never thought I would end up saying in real life. Champion head over there. So just make sure I dodge out of the way when he throws his blood ball. Okay. My range definitely sucks now that I have P instead of tears. Another thing I never thought I would say. But that seems to come up a lot in this game. You say things that, under normal circumstance, you never would have a possible context or reason to ever go down these mental alleyways that you end up going down in this. 8 cents. I'm gonna have to get into that other secret room. A lot of troll bombs already. So the boss, I haven't found the item room yet, so I'm gonna come back to that. And Wrath. Well, he's not really that big of a deal as long as I don't get really stupid and trap myself in a corner. I did an experiment on this guy just to make sure that I wasn't missing any secrets. I tried to make sure that one time I killed him by sending back his own bomb onto himself, and indeed it did nothing. It even did very little damage, actually. Got a tinted rock in here. Popcorn's poppin'. And I'm gonna use a bomb on this. Get a key. Okay, I'll take it. Got some pajamas hopping around. Get those fools. Cross. Oh, the relic. I don't know what this does. This is possibly the first time I've encountered this item, actually. So I'm gonna assume it does something amazing. The Emperor, that takes me straight to the boss, which I really have no use for. And there's another tinted rock in here, which I should have gone through that pathway. And get my bomb back, that's cool. Neither of these are really that helpful. I'll just stick with the Hermit, I guess. The only time the Emperor is really useful is at the very end when you want to skip everything and just run straight out. So what am I doing now? I need to find the secret room. I'm gonna be right over here. Damn it. And let's hope it's right over here, because I only have one bomb after that. Yes. 6 cents. Alright, just enough to make to 15. So I'll have a reason to head into the shop. Oh, lots of stuff in here. Well, I see the Steam sale, that's always a good call. Always seems to end up paying back for itself later, so I'm gonna grab that right off the bat. 1 cent, can't buy anything else, so I'm just gonna hope that this was an investment in the future here. And I'm gonna head right into the boss. Okay, Larry Jr. Special Larry Jr. This is a Blue Larry Jr., and if I remember correctly, Blue Larry Jr. does not poop. So this is a constipated Larry Jr. fight. And as long as he keeps heading back and forth like that, it's not going to be a very long fight. Who'd have thought, huh? This game is just so enthralling. Seems like no matter how many times I play it, it's just as fun the next time. And we got a devil room up here, we got a shovel, and we got the mark. Mark's gonna increase damage, which is helpful, but, you know, I only have 2 hearts here, so that would be all of my hearts, and then I'd be running on soul hearts, not probably good. And the shovel, which lets me dig to the next level, it's a good item, but I'm not gonna use it right now. I'm going down. Caves 1. Some popcorn right next to a barrel there, that's gonna pop. At least if I hit it from the right side it is. Whole bunch of flies, not a big deal. Champion worm here, or maggot, or silkworm, whatever you want to call them. Man, my range sucks. I definitely need an upgrade for that. Oh, there's the item room, and this guy can be taken out very easily. What do we have? Mom's bra. That's not very good, but, you know, I don't have a spacebar item, so I'm gonna take it. I think one thing that put me at a great advantage when I started playing this was right away I set up with Joy2Key, a little application that I downloaded that allows me to map my keys onto a D-pad or joystick however I like. So I took that as an opportunity to throw all my keys right onto my 360 controller. And as someone who is an avid Geometry Wars player, I kind of took pretty well to having something like this because it binds to a decent binds as a decent twin stick shooter. I just use the D-pad and the face buttons on it, and then I have spacebar items on right bumper and bombs on left bumper, and select is for my Q items. Yeah, I should probably start getting my head in the game here because I took a bunch of unnecessary damage in this room. 3 bombs, might as well. Kind of hoping for some better luck on health upgrades. I'm going to go back after this and see what I missed. Actually, probably don't even need to. Just the shop. I only have 4 cents. Although with the Steam sale, you never know, but chances are there's probably nothing useful I can buy in there. So I'm sure you guys have seen strategies on how to beat Fistula quite a few times. Nothing big deal, just break it down, try and take out the pieces before you break down the next big chunk. Otherwise you end up running around with a million projectiles and worms running after you. Good, a health item. So I'm actually doing pretty well for health with all these soul hearts. I don't think there's anything else worth bothering here. I'm just going to move down. Try and keep this video a little bit on the short side for you guys too. Maybe I can make more of them. And I'm sure my commentating isn't nearly on a level on par with Northern Lions, but let me know if you like the videos anyway. It'll be quite a bit of encouragement for me. Been working on my monologuing skills since I started a few months ago working on this show called Complete Geek Radio with my friends Ben and Giancarlo. And just recently I've been putting up some YouTube clips of that, which are available at the YouTube channel by the same name, Complete Geek Radio. So go on over there if you can, take a look at it. I've kept those pretty short as well, so you can get a feel for the show in just a couple of minutes, and I put them up with some slides. Slides being my attempt at humor, like a kind of a running sarcastic commentary going along with it. So let me know if you like those too. I'll put some links for that down in the description on the bottom of this when I'm done. So I chose to hop into the mob trap room. Hopefully there will be another little item at the end here, because I don't think it was that great. But then again, you know, it's pretty easy early on, so I generally tend to try and get in these things as much as possible. Although it seems like I'm squandering my health for a little bit on this one. At least I have the speed. Okay, and we got a key, so that's cool. A whole bunch of worms here. Watch my button, because they're going to start shooting down this corridor here. And unless I can get at an angle... There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Useful trick I figured out. When range is not really working to your advantage, try your best to use your momentum to throw your tears or pee or blood or whatever you might have at the moment. Another thing I never thought I would say. And you can definitely extend your range by a little bit, if only by virtue of momentum. So we've got a compass here for 7 cents. I'm going to grab that. Half heart I can't use, but I'll remind myself to come back for it if I need it. And now I know the item room is going to be over on the other side there. So far, so good. Things are looking up. Wouldn't say everything's coming up Millhouse, but, you know, we'll get there. Make our journey back up. Oh, a nickel in there, that's cool. This is the same room I just had on the other side. I'm gonna get that. Yeah. A lot of freaking projectiles in here. Oh, and I walked right into that one. I need to get out of this corner. Alright, I could have handled that quite a bit better, but I didn't. So there's a bomb in a chest. I'm gonna grab that since I get my bomb back. And in the chest is a chest. And another nickel. Terrific. These guys, not really a big deal as long as they don't flank you. Try and get them all down to ooze state as fast as possible, and run back and knock them out. Even the fast ones aren't too bad as long as you've got some room to maneuver and some decent speed for yourself. Spoon. Speed up again. I don't really need too many more speed ups. I could really use some more health. Or, you know, when health is not available, I'll take power too. Peep. Ooh, blue peep. His eyes shoot out right at the beginning. This could be a little bit more challenging than usual. And he's got his creep. Peep's got creep. I gotta stay away. And I gotta... shit. The addition of these eyes at the very outset is definitely screwing me up a little bit. There's also not a lot to hide behind in here, which is not helpful either. I'm decent at dodging, but while I'm trying to watch these eyes, I'm also not setting myself up in the best of situations always for these groups of bullets to come out my way. At least I have little Stevie here to help me. Oh, did that not hit me? Oh, I think I just remembered, the relic, I think that was the one that unlocked when I beat the game with, Magdalene. And I think that drops a soul heart every few rooms or something like that. Okay, this has got to end. There we go. Mom's underwear, range up. Well, I did need range, so that's good. Delver room open, let's take a look. Okay, I can get a Brother Bobby, or I can get 9 lives from Guppy the cat here. As tempting as it is to have another shooter in my group here, I'm gonna probably pass this. Yeah, I'm gonna pass this. Because I really do need the health more than I need more power right now. So we're on the Depths 1 already. This is going by really fast. I'm gonna head straight towards the item room. Uh-oh, we got blood-belching vaginas here. And I didn't handle that very well at all. I'm usually pretty decent at these guys too, and the addition of talking and trying to watch where I'm going at the same time, it's really not that good. Okay, I gotta get these guys down or they're gonna start spewing all over. Okay. Another nickel. So now I have a ton of health, or a ton of money, but very little health. This could be a problem. I'm going to use the bra, because that's going to let me get behind them, if I'm fast, and at the very least mitigate some of the damage that I would have taken had I let them roam free. Oh, this is the Book of Belial. This is the one that I believe gives me instant damage. Well, it's better than Mom's bra, at least. So what's my goal now? I need to be headed towards the shop, which is thankfully very close. Quite a bit of popcorn going on in here. Gave myself a little bit of room by charging them there. And then they're gonna shove themselves into that corner, and I can just spam them to death, which is great. Oh, gotta watch out for these flies. Justice. Justice drops a whole bunch of items, so I'm gonna use that right off the bat. Get my health back. I don't know why I'm hanging on to this hermit. So I've got a battery in here. Well, I got a ton of money, so why not? And I could use this heart as well. And bombs, I'm doing okay on. If I need to, I can come back for it. There's a key down here. Why didn't I? Oh, they're both locked up. I don't need keys that badly. So now I gotta make quite a trek to get over to the boss room. I gotta watch my speed because I'm going so fast that I'm gonna throw myself straight into a fire, and I don't really need that. Got my bomb back and a half a heart, which is nice. You know, that as useful as the mob trap room can be, I'm going to skip this one, just because I think it's probably going to be more harm than good trying to get all the way over there. If I had a few more heart containers, I'd consider it, but I'm just not doing as well as I would like to be at this point, let's say. So I'm going to try out this boss. Hopefully it's an easy one. Sloth. Sloth's not so bad, especially with quite a few shots that I have come out in rapid fire, take out most of the maggots before they reach me. And let's hope that Sloth drops something. Oh, he dropped the rotten head, which now that I have the Book of Belial, I'm going to skip. But I did get an extra soul heart out of it, so that's cool. I'm gonna laugh when I just throw myself right onto that fire. Oh, this room, not so bad, because actually, these homing shots, well, they're not going to be able to get to it fast enough, so I'm going to have to very carefully maneuver around here. Crap. Okay, that worked out. So you have to just barely touch it, or I'm going to fly onto these spikes. We've got Monstro 2. Well, Monstro 2's given me quite a run at some points, depending on how I can get this pattern to work out. My goal is to get him to repeat his laser left and right as many times as I can, so he doesn't keep summoning these damn bomb flies, or boom flies, whatever you want to call them. But in order to get to that point, I need to be horizontally to the left or right of him, which isn't always easy considering how much shit is flying around on the screen. But if I can get him to spam his laser back and forth, like this, it really helps cut down how difficult this boss is. So you just wait for him to switch to his kind of smiley, silly face, and then you get out of the way right away. Sometimes it doesn't always work, though. I have been able to knock him out pretty much for the entire fight by doing that, but it only happened a couple of times. And that'll be the end of Monstro 2. Good thing I got an extra health. Could use that. And we're on to Depths 2 already, so this is going to be Mom's floor. So, let's see, we got the item room all the way on the left, and then we've got the shop all the way on the right. That's not too good. But I'm gonna head to the item room. Oh, this guy. I want to give him money. Can I sideways strafe over this? Yes. Gotta be very careful how you do that. But it is completely worth giving him money pretty much any time you can, because he often drops very good items. Sometimes items that would have cost you double if you found them in a store, and possibly items that you could have gotten from the devil. It's not super common that that'll happen, but the few times it does, it can definitely change the trajectory of how your play is going. And we've got a treasure map, which is handy for the secret room. And since the secret room is 2 to the right of my furthest explored room, I'm going to go check that out, and that'll get me a shortcut to get over to the shop and another. Let's see what the secret room has first, and I can come back for him if it's worth it. Got some guts. Ooh, that was really stupid. I need to be more careful of where I'm stepping, especially because with possibly only 4 hearts to take out the final mom heart, this is going to be rather difficult, if not borderline impossible, unless I get some nice power-ups. Greed! Thanks. That's just what I needed. I have a pretty bad track record with Greed. For some reason, those 3 shots that he seems to fire straight out of him almost always seem to hit me. Well, I only took 1 shot from him and I got a soul heart back, so that's not too bad. And I got quite a bit of money, so That could have been much worse. Oh, shit. And I meant to go to the right so I could get to the shop. Oh well. Empty room. I guess it's good that I didn't. This is about one of the easiest situations you could come across these guys in. As long as you don't get really stupid and just forget the timing on them. Which could still happen. Make sure you set them off. Oh wow, see? See that? I went and did it. Set them off and then just go around the other side. 2 extra bombs. I don't trust my strafing skill well enough to do that again. Well, I don't really need this, but... oh, that I do need. I'll get it anyway, because I could use the bombs on the final boss, or maybe even just Mom coming up. Now I'm gonna head back. And I'm going to very tentatively give this guy some more money. In hopes that maybe I can get another health up. Oh, ladder, okay. Well, that's not bad. Lucky. I really can't do that too reliably, so that was really amazing that I happened to be able to do that 3 times without getting hit. 4 times? Yeah, because I went into the other one too. These guys are trouble. I'm going to be very thankful now that I got this ladder, though. Oh, maybe not right now, but eventually. Because the ladder is going to let me not be trapped into these tiny little corridors here. And I haven't used my Book of Belial yet, but that's okay. I haven't really needed it. I don't know why I just blew up that bomb for that. I could have just as easily walked over the gap. See, these are the kind of mistakes you make when you're talking, and you should be thinking. Hopefully there won't be enough mistakes to cost me a game, but we'll see. Okay, this is getting a little out of hand. These guys are normally pushovers, but with this layout, yeah. That could have gone better. Book of Shadows, no, I'm good. Book of Belial is probably going to be, well, then again, Book of Shadows is going to be a shield. And given 4 hearts, maybe a shield is the better idea. Fine. Really not sure if this decision's going to cost me the game, but we'll have to see. Don't need that. Oh, this is a very bad setup right here. I hate these goddamn spike blocks. Okay, I guess he suicided. I don't know what happened there. Could really use a health up right here. Range up, of course. Still hanging on to this hermit card for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why I'm doing that. If I get something better, which I'm not going to now, but I would have exchanged it gladly. So let's see how I do on Mom. My strategies for Mom: stay as cool as possible, try not to panic. If there's projectile enemies that pop up, try and get rid of them as soon as possible. Because that's the last thing you need is more crap on the screen. And try and lead the foot around if you can to try and take out most of the blocks early on, because that will definitely help too. Now I realize going in, 4 hearts, not a really good way to start the Mom fight. It's probably possible for me to beat her, but I have a feeling this is going to end up getting pretty ugly if I don't do really well. And right now my draw on enemies is not looking too good either. I keep getting projectile-based enemies, and occasionally you get lucky and hardly any spawn. Well, I am getting some decent shots, and we're almost down to half on her foot. Could almost use to drop some bombs, but... 17, yeah, it's not like I don't have them to spare. And if I get in a real pinch, I'm going to pop the Book of Shadows and hope that that will protect at least long enough to get enough damage to finish it off. Oh, that was stupid. I know better than to do that. And I go and do it again. Alright, so, looks like I'm probably going to be ending this run pretty early. even if I do beat her by some miracle, it's probably not going to last very much longer after that. Oh, damn it. Okay. Well, at least I kept the video rather short. So, thank you for watching my first Let's Play ever, for that fact, first Let's Play of Binding of Isaac, and first one I've done. So, look forward to hopefully seeing some more of these real soon, and check out my other YouTube channel, like I mentioned during, it's going to be Complete Geek Radio, and I will talk to you next time. This is Rockley Smile. Later.